Hello and welcome back to Wireman's Whimsy. This is our third card using the Petals of Beauty Bundle. And I've added in here the perennial postage stamp as well. This was on a 5 1/4 by 4 and I used the largest one to cut it out. And what that gave me was this really nice outline here. I didn't originally have this on the card. This was just plain. And I thought it was a little plain, which is why I decided to do the die cut for the next card. But I really liked it, so I just popped it over top, and it's really nice tone on tone, a little bit of texture there. So, and I haven't used these overlays yet this week, these dies, so I thought I would use them on this card. And I had this idea, it was about 3 o'clock in the morning, about using the crumb cake and then using my white pigment ink pad and then overlaying with different colors. So we've got Berry Burst, Crushed Curry, Memento Black, Gorgeous Grape, Pretty Peacock, Real Red, Strawberry Slush, Petunia Pop, Calypso Coral, Misty Moonlight, Flirty Flamingo, Melon Mambo, and Azure Afternoon. The colors, if you're going to do this, they need to be some of the darker colors. I tried it with Bubble Bath and it was just a total wash. Like you need something that's a little bit darker, a little bit more saturated in color to really make it pop. So every time I make a card and then walk away, I think, oh, I should have done this. I should have done this. And I mean, I had this one done and then I added this after I die cut this out. And I'm thinking, I was thinking I should just blending brush the edges just to make it jump out a little bit more. But instead, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my Berry Burst. This one is Azure Afternoon and, no, sorry, I lied. It's Misty Moonlight and Crushed Curry. So I'm just going to put that off to the side. And I am going to use the blending brush on the edge of the card base. So I'm really going to come in deep with this because I need it to show up under the edge of the die cut. So I'm coming all the way around the edge like this. And the reason I'm not doing it on a Berry Burst background is I want to kind of keep the tone of the color. So let's do that like that. Okay, and we're going to close that up for now. Okay, so then when I put this down, it's really going to differentiate the front, but you can still see that it's crumb cake underneath. So let's go ahead and start doing some stamping. I'm just going to pop this over here. I'm going to take my white pigment ink and my background. This is really sticky ink. And I'm just going to pop a couple of these down, these backgrounds down, just like this. Okay, and then I'm going to take the little flowers and I'm going to pop them around. And I've done these flowers a little bit further over than I did in the original, but that's okay. You really, when you're stamping like this, you may want to follow a pattern, but there's really no right or wrong. Whatever iteration you come up with is fine. You don't have to scrap a whole card because you think, oh, I did it wrong. Well, you didn't do it wrong. Yours is just different. So, okay, we're going to close that up, pop it back up here out of the way. We're going to take our Berry Burst with the detail one, the detail stamp, and we're going to stamp over top. And sometimes the light gets in the way and I can't really see where I'm stamping, but we're going to hope that that's relatively on target and not bad at all. Okay, so now we're going to pick up some more ink and we're going to do this one. And like that. And I am off on this one, but I'm okay with that. It's fine. You are allowed to be off. It just makes it more whimsical. Okay, and then I'm going to take Flirty Flamingo for the center of the little flowers. And we're just going to pop those down like that. And again, if you're a little bit off, you're a little bit off. The card is not ruined. So I know a lot of people, when they first start stamping, they're like, oh, I've messed it up, I, you know, throw it away. It's like, no, just carry on. It's a handmade card. It's not made by a machine. So now I can take this and I'm going to dimensionalize it onto the card base. So I'll just pop some dimensionals in here like that. We'll bring our card base back in. And you can do this as a side opening landscape card as well. There isn't actually a lot of weight in the middle of this card. Most of it's done with ink, not lots of detail. So we're just going to place this down in the middle like that. And I like how the berry burst on the edge picks up the berry burst in the middle. So, okay, let's go ahead. I've put adhesive dots on the back of the flowers. You can use dimensionals if you want, or you can put just regular glue on the back. I have a whole bunch of adhesive dots from my paper pumpkin kits, so I like to use them up and pop those down like that. So we've got our overlays on, and now the thank you. I just need to decide where the thank you is going to go. And we've dimensionalized the thank you as well. And I've stamped the thank you in the basic, or in the white pigment ink as well. And I'm going to just put this down here because I think if I put it up over here, it's kind of floating and it doesn't really make any sense where it is. So I'm just going to drop that down, make sure that I'm straight, and I need to come down just a hair. There we go. Okay. And now I'm going to use my Charming Shimmer Faceted Gems, and I'm going to add some pieces, and I'm going to add a shimmer gem to the center of each flower because they look a little bit plain. Okay, and then I'm just going to add the shimmer gems where I think I need a little bit of color. So I'm just going to pop that one in like that. So, and I feel like I need one more. So do I want to put one more up here or one more down here? I'm going to put it down here. There we go. Okay, so these are our 2 cards. This one again, Misty Moonlight with Crushed Curry. This one, Flirty Flamingo with Berry Burst. And then just 2 different ways of doing it. Just plain and then adding a little bit of color. Let me know what color combinations you would use, and if you prefer the tone on tone or the little bit of color in the background. So thank you so much for watching, and let's create together again soon.